This is a short embodiment practice for women that I recommend women do daily to move energy down from the overused pathways of the head and the heart. We live in a world where it's overly rational and women are expected to be overly empathic and put everybody else before themselves. What this practice will do is tune you quickly into a grounding activation of bringing your energy lower down to be able to cultivate deep presence, deep pleasure, and deep power. The pelvis is where a woman's truth lives, her intuition and instincts live, and her wisdom lives. It's also where our desires live. So when we activate this space daily, we are much more able to bring that energy up through the heart and out through the voice to express who we truly are and ask for what we want. We're going to play the playlist shortly to one song that's very powerful. It moves quite fast, so I'm going to show you some movement patterns very quickly. We're going to be working with small, slow hip circles, wider, slow hip circles, faster hip circles, and then figure of eights, looping, center, loop, loop, center, loop. To begin, we're going to be just working with bending and extending the knees and letting the hips sway from side to side. You'll know what I mean when we play the song. So the playlist is called Pelvis Micro Practice. We're going to play. When I say play, I'm counting down from 3. So playing the playlist on 3, 2, 1, and play. So starting with feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. I'm showing my belly for the purposes of this practice. So extending and bending the legs, which will allow your hips to move. During the practice, make sure to keep your jaw released because they're intricately connected to the hips. We're starting to take those slow, wide circles. If you're tight there might be a little bit of pleasure in releasing resistance in the outer hips and the glutes. Listen for the change in the music. Faster. Imagine your pelvis as a bowl, which it is, and you're swirling around liquid gold. So there's a sense of fluidity here. The knees are easily, fluidly bending to move like water. Slow, slow, slow. Imagining the pelvis is like a cauldron of all your desires, deep truths, starting to bubble up to the surface. We're going to bring it forward faster. Yes. Woo! Keep the upper body still. A way to do this and isolate it is to bring the arms above your head, because we want to keep the energy flow here. Keep going. So the body starts to take the shape of a flame. You can also have your hand on your heart. Isolate the upper body. Keep going. Probably starting to feel some heat through your center, maybe even up to the solar plexus. Don't stop. Keep going, woman. I dare you to not smile right now. Just naturally came across my face. We're going to move into figure of eights. A. Keep the heart relatively still, chest. Figure of 8. Whoop! Bending the knees. Slow it down. I guarantee you want to do that again. I encourage you to do so. Enjoy. Well done.